What is going on, guys? My name is CBAD, and we are back here with another ORAS WiFi battle, and today, as you can see on the screen, we are battling Epicfun123. He is a good supporter of mine that came out to the 100 subscriber stream that we had not too long ago now, and we are having a mixed battle. I was asking for UU battles. Some people were like, can I bring an OU? Can I bring a mix? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, bring it. I love a challenge. I love a good challenge. So he's bringing the Scizor, he's bringing the Feraligatr, the Houndoom, the Lucario, the Crocodile, and the Arcanine. I'm bringing that defensive wall, the Hippowdon, my special attacking Mega Ampharos Lighthouse. I'm bringing the Crobat, I'm bringing the Pidgeot, I'm bringing the Bold Florges, and I'm bringing that super offensive Darmanitan. And before we hop right on into this, right around here, there's a little thumbs up button. If you can poke the hell out of that for me, 20 likes is what we're shooting for. We're growing crazy fast as a channel. I want to keep that momentum going. I want to keep that support. And I just want to keep on growing with you guys. I want to reach as many people as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed, make sure you like it. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we do have double daily uploads. That's twice a day. Double daily uploads on the channel. We do have our ORAS WiFi battles. We do have our Pokemon Blue Randomizer Nuzlocke. And we've got a new series coming to the channel. I don't know what it's going to be. Actually, I do. It's on Twitter. The link to that will be down below. So if you follow me, you already know what the new series is. Don't spoil it in the comments, guys. Let's hop right on into this. Now, right off the bat, I saw a huge Fairy weakness on his team, but I also saw a good Rock weakness in the Houndoom and the Arcanine. That's right. Houndoom and the Arcanine, I saw a good Rock's weakness. So I wanted to lead off with Christmas Present, because I wanted to get these rocks up, because on the off chance he did tend to hard switch out a lot, or if he, did type of, have any U-turn initiative on his Crobat or anything, we can get that. So I set up the rocks, and Fire Beast goes straight up for a roar here. He roared me out into the wrong Pokemon, in my opinion, because if you saw our last Wi-Fi battle, you know that Florges just power. Florges needs to be moved to Ubers, in my opinion. But Daisy's going to get that lefty's recovery. We're going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. He's going to go for a Flamethrower. We're not only specially defensive, but we are going to resist that fire move, so that's only going to do about 34. I'm going to go for a Moonblast and see what I can do to this thing, honestly. You see it does about 25%. Not very effective the other way. That was a crit, too. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, alright, I'm not going to Moonblast this thing to death right now. I am going to take some time. I am going to set up with Daisy, because you start setting up with Daisy, and you just start knocking him down. You knock him down, you knock him down, you knock him down, you knock him down, you knock him down. So he goes for an Outrage. That does not affect me. So another Moonblast comes off, because Arcanine just means so much to me. I don't want it to die yet. I mean, look at the layout over here. It's just, there we go, there's my finger. Look at the layout. It's just so beautiful. It's so majestic and royal, but I didn't want it to go down just yet. So I'm going to give it a second. He goes for a Wild Charge, and as he sees the Outrage doesn't affect me. That does a pretty good amount of damage for, what it is. We're bold. We can take that. That's not a stab move. Recoil damage comes off. We're going to get this Moonblast off. And the Fire Beast is going to go down. I'm sorry, little Fire Beast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So Daisy's going to get buffeted. We're going to get that nice lefty's recovery. And now it's time to start putting in some work with Daisy. If you're familiar with the set that I run with my Florges, you're very familiar with what's going to happen next. It's going to be a little bit of a stall for a second, set up, recover, that kind of deal. But once we do, it's just boom, 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 boom. So he's going to go just straight up for Calm Mind. I'm going to set up my own Calm Mind now, because on the off chance this is a special Lucario, which a lot of people run, Aura Sphere, Vacuum Wave, Flash Cannon, and Calm Mind, we can start setting up ourselves, that way we can counteract his own Calm Mind. So we do get the lefty's recovery. The Sandstorm is over now, thank goodness. So we don't get that recurring damage on ourselves. He set up a Calm Mind, but he's going to go for an EQ, so I'm thinking he has the Calm Mind to protect him from, like, Water Pulses, Flamethrowers, Earth Powers, stuff like that. So we're going to go for a Moonblast. It is neutral damage on it, because we are super effective against the fighting, however that steel does resist it. So it is going to do neutral damage. We do see it does quite a lot. We're both at +1 right now. So he's just going to go for a Life Orb Extreme Speed here to see as much damage as he can get off, but because of that bold nature, we can take a hit. We can take a hit, and we're just going to go straight up for a Synthesis right here. We're going to get a lot of our HP back, and here's where I said we start kind of going through that little cycle of, little setup, little damage, little setup, little recovery, little setup, little recovery, little setup, a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So he goes again for that Choice Banded Extreme Speed, or not Choice Banded, Life Orb Extreme Speed, excuse me. going to do damage. He's going to get some more Life Orb damage, and now Moonblast is just going to come through and take this thing out. That's all she wrote on Stronghold. There really is. It's a shame. I like Lucario. I like Mega Lucario with that adaptability is so powerful, but regular Lucario is underrated in my opinion, especially in the UU tier. So now he's going to go out into Scizor, and I'm like, shit. I got a Bullet Punch coming my way. I got something coming my way. So I need a Synthesis up, and we outspeed, which is really weird. I don't know why we outspeed a Scizor, but we do. He just goes straight up for an X Scizor. It makes me think he doesn't carry any sort of steel typing on it, which is unfortunate for him. Good for us, unfortunate for him. So we do get those lefties recoveries, and we're just going to go for a Moonblast here. You know, we're at +2 now, I believe. So we're going to see how much it wants to do. It is resisted. It brings him down to a little above half. He's going to go for a Brick Break, and again, that's not going to do much because we're Physical Wall, and we resist the fighting typing. So lefties recoveries do come through. And at this point, you know, there's not much he can do to me. So we're just going to keep lighting off Moonblasts, honestly. Because that's our best bet for getting damage. Because I want to keep getting as much damage off because I keep predicting the Bullet Punch to come through. I keep predicting that Bullet Punch to come through. And it just doesn't come through. It doesn't come through. So he actually gets up to +2 because he sets up with that Swords Dance. However, I know I outspeed, so unless he goes for that +2 Bullet Punch, which he doesn't, I am gonna I am gonna knock him out with that Moonblast. So it took 3 hits, but now down goes the Scizor. We get that nice lefties recovery off on our Daisy, which is gonna bring us up right under full health. And now Feraligatr comes through, and if you've got a D-Dancing Waterfalling Feraligatr, that's trouble. That is trouble, but he actually goes for an Ice Beam, which is really good for us because we are +2 special defense. We're very specially defensive. Feraligatr's not big and bulky by any means, so we're just going to go for Moonblast here and see how much it does. Brings him down to about 5% health, which is nuts because I was pretty sure we were going to outgo that Feraligatr, especially after those Stealth Rocks. The Stealth Rocks came through. He's going to go for a Scald here, maybe fish for a burn, try and get some residual damage off because Daisy's just a monster, and he unfortunately does get that burn. However, Moonblast is just going to come through and just keep running shop on his team. Down goes the Feraligatr, which is really unfortunate because I think people who can set up with a Feraligatr are definitely skilled trainers in my opinion. I say that because I have no ability with setting up with a Feraligatr. That's why you've yet to see a Feraligatr in my videos, honestly. He's going to go out into Lucifer here. Lucifer is that Mega Houndoom that he carries. And he takes 25% to rocks. He's going to Mega Evolve too. Try to get as much damage off as he can. Now, at this point, I'm predicting him to go for a Dark Pulse to kind of flinch me out here. Because we do resist that Flamethrower. He actually goes for a D-Bond, which is really crazy. I go for a Moonblast, and I'm like, shit, D-Bond, no. Thank God, for whatever reason, that Mega Houndoom took that Moonblast as well as it did. Because, you know what, now that I think about it, it is because that was not a super effective Moonblast. It's because that was a neutral Moonblast. Because the fire typing resists it. So he just goes for a Fire Blast. That's stab, but we do end up eating that up because we're +2. So I know whatever I've got coming my way, I can definitely Aromatherapy and get rid of this burn, which is going to take care of that residual damage. The lefties are going to bring us back up above half, thank goodness. Because now we can definitely take another Fire Blast. And he goes for a Dark Pulse here. And I'm thinking to myself, please don't flinch. Please don't flinch, please don't flinch, please don't flinch. We get the other Synthesis off because I want to be very safe and secure, depending on if he's going to get another crit, if that Fire Blast is going to come through, whatever he wants to do. I want to be able to take that, I want to be able to soak it up, and I just want Daisy to run shop. Run shop. So he goes for another Fire Blast. He is going to connect 2 Fire Blasts, which is very crazy for me because I don't get that kind of luck with Fire Blasts. So Moonblast is going to come through. That is going to take down his Mega Houndoom. The crit came through on the very last hit, which is unfortunate because if it would have came through sooner, it would have saved us a few turns of battle, honestly. We do get the lefties recovery off with our Daisy, and now all he's got left is Dark Crook. Dark Crook is not a threat to us at all. He is not a threat to us. He goes for a Sludge Bomb, a special Crocodile. What? Goes for a Sludge Bomb, but anyways, this is a super effective Moonblast at +2 against Crocodile. That is going to be game against Epic Fun. So Epic Fun, thank you so much for coming out to that stream. Thank you so much for the battle. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support. I appreciate you helping me get to 100 subs. We're at 200 now on the channel. We're moving our way up. So that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Poke the hell out of that like button if you enjoyed another Florges sweep. That was a 6-0. That was a 6-0 with Florges. So if you guys like that, make sure you poke the hell out of that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Double daily uploads. Twice a day, double daily uploads. So that being said, guys, my name is CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later.